So, welcome to Roam the Region. It's Friday, August 7th. Suzanne is trying to log in, and she's actually upstairs in the office trying to log in on her laptop from 1997. So, it might just be me for a little bit, but welcome to Friday. We made it. I want to first thank whomever donated the loaves of bread on our give or take food table. This morning I came into work just before 8:30, and there must have been about a dozen fresh loaves that were donated to the table. So thank you to whoever that was. We appreciate it. If your vegetable garden is going crazy with vegetables, you just don't know what to do with them, there's an abundance of squash or zucchini, tomatoes, cucumbers, then bring them to the table. We would definitely use those for the good. So bring those by. I think I have somebody knocking on the window. Hang on one second. Hi.
Is Suzanne available?
Let me grab her really quick, okay? All right, hang on. It's for Suzanne. Suzanne, there's somebody at the window for you. This is how we do business here in the chamber office. So kind of funny. And my husband is also on. My husband's trying to get in the office. Emmy, go open the door. This is why we're not being captured by a national syndication here. But so thank you to whoever donated on our give or take table. Also, we have a blood drive happening on August 21st. It's here at the chamber office. It's with Connect Life. So there are some slots available for registering for that. So we hope that you're able to get on board and do that. That's Friday, August 1st. We will have Melanie from Connect Life as a guest on Roam the Region just before that show. That way, she can answer any questions that we might have. The other thing we have coming up is our business blender is coming up on August 20th. It's just outside this just outside the office. I don't know if you can see that there. It's going to be tons of fun. We were doing a Zoom type business blender, and those were a lot of fun through the months of March, April, May, even into June. And we decided to take the summer off as people were getting busy and everyone's missing each other. So we're going to do this in person. Social distancing will take place, and it'll be just outside the office. So bring your own chair, bring your own beverage. It's $20 per person, but that does include a snack box and also a River Region gift certificate. So stop by, call. You do need to call ahead in order to do that. I'm still here acting solo because Suzanne's over doing some business. So my husband and my daughter's about to leave. So one of the big announcements we had today was our Scarecrow Display competition. And I don't know if you've been around, but the Scarecrow Display we had done for a long, long time. The last year we stopped was 2016. And so it's been 4 years since we've had that. We're bringing it back this year. With everything going on, we figured what would be a great way to still get people into our areas. Our businesses can participate. Are you ready?
I'm coming. I'll see you in a minute.
Our businesses can participate, and it's something where a lot of people can just get all of their creative ideas out there. We had a few of our members mention some of the ones. Actually, Matt Villeneuve, yes, he had Webster the Spider and Steve Cobb's. Those were great ones. I do remember that. And I wish I could share my screen because we haven't figured out that option yet, but we had some really nice pictures of some scarecrows in the back, or in the past. So this is our Scarecrow Display information. It is available online. So if you're able to go on our website, go under the news information, and you can enter. It's open to any business. It's open to any organization. So anyone can do it. Oh, thank God.
Here I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
All your fans were probably wondering where you were.
I was in a meeting with NBC and CNN.
Well, you know what? It's so funny. We start this, somebody's knocking on the door. My husband's knocking on to try to get in to get our daughter. We can't make this up. It was quiet.
Nobody has came in all day today.
Yeah,
no one's
I
called,
know.
nothing.
So I already listed the bread on the table. I already said about the blood drive. I already talked about the blender. So we're talking about Scarecrow Display.
Scarecrow. Oh yeah, fun.
So do you remember what are some of your favorite scarecrows that we've had?
Oh, we've had some good. Oh, you know who did a really good one? When Matt Velnave had his office in the village, he did
You,
one down by the brickyard.
I just mentioned
Oh,
that.
you
I just
did? Oh,
mentioned
that's funny.
he
Yeah.
has done a few of them. I remember one of my favorite ones, Piper's Village Inn. I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone remembers
Yeah.
Janine Piper, but she always did a very creative one on the corner of 5th and Center Street. There was one that was my favorite. She made a bed because she was the bed and breakfast at the time. She made a bed out of hay bales, had a huge comforter on top, and had a scarecrow inside the bed. It was so cute.
It was
So,
also cool when the Lewiston Lions Club first got bigger in the village. They made a big lion. Remember, by right outside the Frontier House.
I
That
do.
was a cool one.
One of my favorites as well was the Historical Association of
Oh yeah.
Lewiston. They partnered with BOCES, and the welding students made a really awesome scarecrow. I don't remember what it was entitled. I should have done my homework
Wasn't
before
it right outside of Coppins?
It was, no, I think it was outside of the Yellow House.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was really
They had put it there, and it was so cool. So think not traditionally with the scarecrow. The more creative, the better. We will have a judging team. Well, we usually get a few people that we're able to round up to judge. Generally, it's a weekend event of judging. So October 8th through the 12th will be when we have judges. The last year we did it, we were able to get students from Niagara University from their event class, and they went around to judge. So I'm not sure who we will use this year. It'll be a secret. That way you can't bribe them. But that's when the judging will be. We technically want you to sign up and have your display ready by September 11th, I think is the date that I wanted. I'm sorry, Thursday, September 10th. That's when we wanted them on display until generally the end of October. They could go into November, but by then they're usually wear and tear. The weather has its elements on it, so they usually have to be taken down by then.
I think it was the second year we did the scarecrows. Sandy was our president at the time, and she called me one morning and she's like, Suzanne, you got to get to the village. They were blowing down the street because we got that bad windstorm.
Oh yeah. So generally after Halloween, that's technically when we'd ask you to take them down, but they are up once you enter it is a $35 entry fee, but we are able to put tags and label your scarecrows. We'll put them on a map so people can drive around and see them. We'll give you some publicity on it. So the $35 just goes back into us creating this program, something for people to look forward to in the fall. And then our prizes, we upped the prizes this year. So first prize will be $500 in River Region gift certificates. And again, those can be used at over 60 businesses in our region. So that's $500 to be given away. Second place is $250, and third place is $150 in gift certificates. So those are great prizes. Towards the end of this scarecrow display back in 2015 and 16, we didn't have some great prizes to give away. Years past, we used to be able to do huge cash prizes, and that had went away. So we're very excited to bring this back. They're not cash prizes; they are gift certificates, but it's just like it. You can use them over 60 businesses. So this is all through our main streets in Lewiston, Youngstown, Bransonville, and Sanborn. If your business is not in any of those locations and you still want to participate, put in the entry form. We will find a location that's high visibility for you. So this entry form is available online. You can download it and mail in your payment, or you can go to our website again under the news and events section, and you can fill out the form online. We will invoice you, or you can come to the office, pay by check or
bring
cash.
Us candy, bring us
candy. Suzanne will send you a secure link to pay by credit card. It'll be a tons of fun. It'll be a great event. People are able to drive around our communities they're able to stop through and look at them. We just had my friend Melissa, she just made the comment ahead of time that it's always fun to see the creativity in businesses. There we go. They use in their scarecrows. Pardon me?
Is Melissa out of New York?
Melissa lives in Youngstown.
Oh, come on.
So,
someone nationwide has to pick us up.
And Jamie just jumped on late. When do you have to sign up if you want to participate? You can sign up now. So we are asking that you sign up by September. Here, I have all my things here. By September 9th. So we still have about a month to do signups. And we're excited about this. We would like to have the display set up by Thursday, September 10th, though. We'd really like to have everything set up and people to start enjoying them. Driving around. School will be started by then. We just found out today that our kids are going back to school.
Hey, is Emmy still there?
Emmy's not. She got picked up.
I wanted her to come on the show and talk about it.
I know. So by then it'll be nice to have a lot more activity going on. By that time, we would have normally been setting up for the Harvest Festival and getting ready for that. Of course, that's not happening. So this will be a great way for people to, come around and take a look at them. Jamie, actually, she has done some really, really great.
She did. She should do one with a chicken theme to go with her chickens.
Something with the farmers market.
Farmers market, yeah.
We're thinking for you, Jamie.
I remember those good ones.
Speaking of in the past and some favorite things with the Scarecrow, I'll never forget. I think Jamie had a casualty. It wasn't a casualty, but remember, it was either her or Kelly putting up their Scarecrow. One of them got hurt doing it.
I think it was Kelly.
I think it was. I think that was the year with a really cool chicken wire dress put up. Oh, so there's been so many creative scarecrows. So again, you don't have to do the traditional scarecrow theme. You can think outside of the box. One year we had Warren from Warren's Hardware. Bill had done a really cute cutout where you could put your face in there, and it was outside of his business. So make them interactive. Oh, Jamie just said chicken themed.
See, I'm telling you, that's what they have to do. David he's good with wood crafting. He can make like a chicken coop type thing.
We're so excited about this. This is really something that we've missed. Kelly had to go to the ER, as Jamie said. I remember that. As we're talking about this, more and more of the flashbacks came back to me about it. Now, this didn't happen when I was here at the chamber, but when we had done this years ago, we had received a lot of funding from a business that is no longer able to support it like they did in the past. So much so that the judges were taken around in a limo.
Yes.
In a limo. I'd love to make that happen this year. If anyone has a limo, call us, and we'll have tons of people wanting to be judges then.
Mm-hmm.
How fun would that be to have our team get on a vehicle to go to?
That was fun. We went to each community. We had snacks on the limo. It was fun.
Maybe we can somehow integrate the Discover Niagara shuttle in that. Speaking of them, they just started running again today. I know we mentioned that on Tuesday, and we're excited about it. They are running on a 2 shuttle operation right now, but started today, August 7th. So very excited to see those shuttles going through. I don't know if you can see this one. I wish I could figure out the share screen option, but this one was taken outside of Anchor Spirits.
Oh, yeah.
And here's this one. You can see outside the box. That is the Garden Festival. The Garden Club.
That was a cute one.
Made that one. Here we go. This is Halloween. I did have a photo of it.
Yes.
So that was done by the BOCES welding students. And this one, this is I wish I should have printed out a bunch of them. This one was done by Maloney's when Maloney's was in Youngstown. So they had taken the Scarecrow theme to a different level with a witch. I think it looks like she ran into the building and their moms. So we've had a lot of great.
Yeah, she did. And they also took the shopping cart and pushed it over or something.
Yes.
I can't remember. Yeah,
and
that was cool.
I think the last year we did it, they had made scarecrows with their rear end sticking out with pumpkins. And I think they were one of our winners, or maybe it was the year before that, but tons of fun. So some of the things that you need to do is go to the website. The info is under the news section. We have the link that you can download right away, or link that you can print and mail in your payment, or you can fill it in on a Google form. We just need your info. We'll get the payment later. Suzanne will send out a secure link to a credit card. And oh, my friend Allie, hi Allie. My friend Allie is watching. It's a $35 entry fee. So that helps us take care of some of the publicity for it. The judging will take place October 8th through the 12th, but we'd like these set up by September 10th. It gives you about a month to figure that out. It's okay if you don't have them set up by then. We're very flexible. It technically, as long as they are up by the judging, but it is nice to have people come and have something to see here in our village, in the village of Youngstown, in Sanborn, and Ransomville. Again, if your business is not in those areas, we will find a location. And then, of course, taken down by Halloween weekend. So Suzanne and I, go ahead.
What are we going to do for our scarecrow?
I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. I do know. Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, it's going to be, I can't say it online because it's a surprise. But we've talked about this before, long time ago. Chamber something. The chamber.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think I know.
So now we're going to have to start working on that. But that's what we have today. Next week, we have Pat Proctor, our friend from Rainbow Air, coming on. We were hoping to see him today, but something came up, so we'll see him next week. And the roaming table has another tour on Saturday. We had Chris as our guest on Tuesday. So things are looking up. Of course, August just came like that. Last Friday, we were still in July. This Friday, we're in August. And before we know it, it is going to be, time for scarecrows and pumpkins.
Last year at this time, we were fighting over who was doing what for jazz. Now we're fighting over who's turning the air conditioner on. By the way, she stepped me upstairs today, and it's hot. It is hot up here.
That used to be my office up there, and I would die of heat in the summer, and I would freeze in the winter. So now I'm down here. My desk is right across from Suzanne, so she had to go upstairs to get away from me for a little bit.
Fridays are great here at the office.
Suzanne, wait, it was very cold. I said, feel my fingertips. I put my hands on your arm like, oh, yeah, you are cold. I'm freezing today.
It's because you were just holding a glass of water. Come
on. One other thing I forgot to say is that the Youngstown Free Library is doing their, free electronics recycling event. So that's tomorrow at the library. It's from 9 to 3, so you can stop by the Youngstown Bread Brick. There's a suggested donation of $5 per item. So I forgot all about that. I know we have a few things here at the office that need to be electronically recycled. So I have to stop by there. But I think that's all we have. Do you have anything else?
No. Actually, if there's any members that are watching, we've been updating our membership directory online, and I think everybody's in there now, all their listings. So if you could go on to the website, check out your listing, see if there's any changes. We're slowly getting it running, but we need some help now.
Yeah, it's a slow go, but once we know the ins and outs of it, we're able to get the information out to you. It will be very interactive. So just a slow go. Unfortunately, with COVID and everything, we weren't able to get a trainer to come out and train us, and we couldn't go to any training. So we're trying to teach ourselves this. It's not going well.
It's kind of like you going to the gym. It's just
it's taken forever. The other thing is our give and take table is a little bit bare this weekend. So again, the bread loaves have helped, but if you are able to, we would love some donations for that. Last weekend, we had the kids that were on the Stella Niagara Amazing Race. They were all bringing donations as the first part of their race. So we had a lot of things here. This week we're a little bit light. So anything else? We're done. We're done in 10 minutes.
This weekend?
We're done for the day. Just if my kids want to school shop. I
Oh,
said, for what?
for what, the 2 days they're going to
I
school?
know that was very mean of me to say that, but two of the younger children wear
Oh,
uniforms, so
that's
they're
right.
all
Yeah.
taken. And
Yeah.
the other two are in high school, so they said they needed clothes for school. I'm not ready to do that.
Oh, speaking of high school, how's Hannah doing driving?
Um, I have not. She has not
You
driven
haven't
with me
driven
yet.
with her yet?
No,
Oh,
just with Marty. And yesterday, he had to have a candid conversation about things that are common sense to you and I, but
right.
probably not common sense to a 16-year-old who's just starting to drive. So, I said, well, better you than me. So they didn't get into an accident or anything like
Good.
that, but just
Yeah.
things that you already know how to do. You have
Right.
to remember when you're teaching somebody that they do not know how to do them. So
Right.
we're getting those miles in. This morning, I suggested we hire that lady who comes to your house. There's a driving school somewhere.
Are they open now for the driver's
I
ed?
don't know. I don't know. I need somebody to
Yeah.
teach my daughter. So if anyone
Yeah.
wants to, go ahead, because I can't do it. So that's my weekend in the nutshell. Kind of low key.
Yeah. It'll
What
be
about
nice.
you?
Oh, we're hanging out at the farm this weekend, taking care of the horses and just chilling out.
Yep. That's what we have going on. So if you haven't stopped by the website, the info is under the news section to enter into the Scarecrow display. It's $35 per business or organization, or even community members can make one as well. We'll find a space for you to put your Scarecrow. And they're generally up for about a month and a half. So make sure it's hardy enough to withstand some of the elements. Of course, when it's time for judging, they take that into consideration as well, knowing that it's already been up for a month. But get your information online, and we hope everyone participates this year. We're so excited to bring it back. So we're going to have to up our game too and create a really.
Oh, did you remind everyone about our blender?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Please call and register, because we only have a few spots to be able to fill, social distancing and all that other stuff outside the office. So call us up and we'll get you registered. I think that's all.
Right.
All right.